I was telling Uncle Dean a little bit, but me and Mark had a class together at DBU. Some marketing class or something. Thank you.
Here it is, Thanksgiving at the Beaux-Arts.
I'm trying to tell a story here.
Chad's got the floor.
Are we doing great?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
That's Mark. That's
And so-
Deanne's husband.
So
You know who that is. And that's Deanne. Candace.
Beautiful life.
Dean, are you done yet?
Trisha. Randy, smile. You're on candid camera.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta turn around and Dean.
Okay, Chad.
So we're in the same group together.
And Chad's coming home telling me all the time, I met this really nice guy, and he,
I did.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
It's your story, man.
Yeah. What?
Just add it. I'm just trying to add a little flavor.
Let's get it out, Chad.
So, we were in a group together, and so I was just hanging out, and we only had this class like once a month or something, didn't we?
Twice a month.
Twice a month. So I met Mark, and we just kind of hung out a little bit. He had a good sense of humor. We were just kind of hanging out, and yeah, just chilling. Kind of had a good time together a little bit.
Is this going to be a long story?
And,
Make it long. It's
and I
not
think
me.
you even said something to me, didn't you, about that you should be my uncle or something?
No, you said to me,
Oh.
you should be my uncle.
Yeah, I said to him, I said, man, you should be my uncle, because I just liked him. He had a good,
You should be my.
we had a good time together. I was like, man, you should be my uncle. So I said, I have an aunt that I want you to meet. He's like, oh, man, I'm busy, with school and everything. I don't really have time for that. I'm like, all right. So then later, Aunt Deanne was over here
For
randomly.
chili.
For chili?
He had made chili and asked me to come
Oh.
over.
So Aunt Deanne's over here. I'm like, Aunt Deanne, I got this guy in class. I really want you to meet him. She's like, no, I'm busy with my classes. I really want to focus on my classes. I'm not really interested. I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean,
like being single.
So,
Did you hear what she said?
Until I got married.
Okay.
yeah. So then the next month rolls around. I'm with Mark again. I'm like, man, I want you to meet my aunt. So I pulled up my Aunt Dee's Facebook picture. I'm like, this is my aunt. He's like, oh, okay. Well, I'll meet her. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll meet her. I'm like, all right. So then I just
So I
sat
guess
there.
you already knew I was going to be white, right?
So that wasn't a surprise when we met each other, right? Mark,
Go ahead. It's your story.
So
I'm sorry.
so then I helped them swap phone numbers or whatever. They met at Starbucks. I thought they were just gonna meet for a date, and I figured
have coffee and be friends.
two middle-aged single people, they can just have coffee and be nice with each other or something. You know what I mean? A few months later, they get married. Is
We
that
met
about
on
it?
March the 5th
At Starbucks,
in Grand Prairie.
and we kissed on the way out.
What?
Yeah!
Uh-oh.
For heaven's
Uh-oh.
You kissed
I'm going to have to edit that from the video.
What?
me.
Deanne!
No, I didn't.
No wonder I married you.
Well, you know what? We were leaving Starbucks.
Oh, Lord, have
man,
mercy.
a kiss
Black
on the
arm
first-
wanted to be coming around opening the door for me, but he didn't.
So
So,
you kissed him instead?
What kind of arm?
A black arm?
Why's it gotta be black?
Why it gotta be a black thing? Mark, we're sorry.
it's like
No,
this
it's
kind
okay.
of
I'm
pulse
used
for
to
me.
You know it's not Deanne's fault.
No, no.
Mark, do
It's
y'all
her-
do as many white
it's
jokes
Bob
as
and
y'all
Verl's
family
fault.
as we do black
Well,
jokes?
her and my dad go round and round.
No,
Yeah, they fight over grits.
no, no.
Yeah, y'all did get into it. Disagree.
We didn't
I'm waiting for the story.
I want to hear about the
I want to
kiss.
hear
Well, I
the
just
kiss.
wondered where he was. But he had paused way back there so he could see me.
Look at me! Oh, man! So you're standing back there.
Checking her out.
Man.
You
So
taking
you
it
kiss-
out?
The story, she said, let me walk into your car.
This story's getting deeper and deeper.
And then he hugged me.
Man, my
I
story
mean,
was like rated G. This is like.
I mean, I never kissed him on the cheek.
But I mean, what else am I supposed to do when he's
Just
hugging me?
What was he checking out?
Randy's sister.
Deanne.
I don't know.
It starts with a B.
Her backside. Her backside.
Whoa.
All right.
All right, enough of that.
I just.
All
Listen, there
right.
is black in the book.
Everybody say goodbye.
There is.
Everybody say goodbye.
Years.
He has
Goodbye.
he's a Bye. white grandmother. And a lot of his cousins are
So-
married to white spouses.
So it's not like a new.